right, we're in Seattle. This is actually the Amazon area. Ohayou gozaimasu. So today I'm gonna be going to the Hot Stove Society. That is kind of like a kitchen, like venue space. Tom Douglas is a famous restaurateur. He actually has lots of restaurants, Palace Kitchen, the Carlisle. I've actually hosted events at both places, but Hot Stove Society is a kitchen where they teach you how to cook. So I'm gonna go learn how to cook some Filipino dishes today at the Hot Stove Society. Here we are. It's called the Hotel Andra, and Hot Stove Society is on the inside. So you just go through the entrance of the hotel. Thank you. Oh yeah. Follow the sign. Hot Stove Society. Just go right up the stairs. There's a lot of signs here. There we go. All right, we're here. I've never taken a cooking class here before. All right, this is the first thing we're gonna eat. I don't even know what it is, but they said I could try it right now. I think maybe this is what we're gonna cook. Longanisa sliders. I'm hoping we learn how to make these pickles. Maybe it's like a radish pickle or something? Pickles with meat.
And she put 2 oranges to make sure.
They gave us an apron. It's funny. I only usually wear my own apron. So I had one extra ticket and I invited a special somebody. He just got here. Here's a special guest. Honestly, are you a cook? Like, do you like to cook?
I know the bare minimum.
Well, you're gonna learn something today. Yeah. So I had an extra ticket, and it was actually for my mom, but my mom's sick, right? She loves this kind of stuff. So last minute I asked John, hey, did you want to do this? And so that's why he's here. I have a feeling people are staring at you. I don't know, like, I think so.
Your apron on, right?
So if you guys don't know, I think I vlogged with John like a lot. Local Seattle creator, actually live streaming right now. Do you have Wi-Fi in here? Are you gonna connect? Are you gonna connect to theirs or your own?
Do they have?
Probably. I'm sure we could ask for it. This is the first time I've done a cooking class in over a decade. That's longanisa with like a pickle.
That's really, really good.
Gotta wash your hands. We're about to do ube pancakes. Right there, you can actually see what she's doing on the screen up there.
Gentle flavor of ube, but it can be very like in your face in a good way.
It's funny, I had no idea what we're doing today.
Oh,
I don't know what we're cooking. Okay, eggs first. Hey, did you want to do it? Or you want me to do the eggs?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll do the eggs. Do we do both eggs? Okay. Is this the trash?
The red thing is your compost.
Okay.
This too? There you go. All right, you get to whisk it though, okay? I broke the eggs, you whisk it.
Do we add anything else, or do we just whisk it like that?
I have no idea. Go ahead. Oh, 1 cup of buttermilk. Here we go. Is it already pre-measured? I'm assuming it is. Oh yeah.
So
That would make sense. There we go. Go ahead, whisk it. It's funny. I feel like I'm gonna be teaching you how to cook.
yeah, it's funny because my whole chat,
Yeah.
there's an ongoing thing like Melly always cooks. Melly always
yeah.
cooks, and I never cook. And everyone's like, when is it gonna? When is it gonna be your turn?
Bro, you're gonna know how to cook ube pancakes here.
Yeah.
Okay, cup of whole milk. Oh, that was both of them together. Oh, and then okay, we gotta put this in there now. I feel like I'm teaching the class. So now we're gonna do the ube, it's the purple stuff. That's funny, I want some coffee. Are you a coffee guy? Not really?
No, not really.
By the way, chat, this was not planned. This was really hella last minute, okay? Like I was on the way to Seattle and I had an extra ticket. I'm like, let me see if John wants to do this. I had, honestly, 99% thought you were not gonna take it. I was like, yeah, just offer it since no one's gonna be here with me.
Yeah, it was very last minute. But now we're gonna learn how to cook for la toxica.
Oh, here we go. 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter.
So we can.
Yeah.
I'm doing the vlog. I think John's gonna do most of the cooking. I love that the pressure's off me and you can just cook most of this and I'll eat it. So funny. We're so behind. We're so behind right now.
We're really behind.
And you want your batter.
It's funny, we're like totally talking to each other right now.
Because that's what makes really nice fluffy, tall pancakes.
What's funny too is the lighting's better from this direction. So like we need to be on the other side of this table.
You're gonna take the side of the bowl. So it's
You know what's funny? Where do you put like dirty stuff? Oh, here we go. I like that. One of the things I like is they clean up your station as you're cooking. So it's like the dream to have a sous chef. All the ingredients are mixed together. That was super, super easy. I love that. And then of course they also do have the instructions right here, but back here on the screens you can see everything. I'm your sous chef. You gonna do a big one or a small one?
We'll start with a small one.
Yeah. There you go. Bam. All right, we're gonna get Corteezyy cooking.
And when do we know when to flip it?
So what she was saying, and I'm gonna turn down the heat because it's pretty hot. So I would move around the pan a little bit just so that there's not hot spots, but when there's bubbles around the edges. I have a feeling though, what you can do is slide it underneath, kind of check it, see if it's burned. Just flip it up a little bit. Look at it, is it burning? Oh no, it's good, it's good. So just leave it.
Okay.
Sometimes what you can do is if you want, you can kind of like scoot it over. If it's, yeah, that one's not ready yet. So I would move the pan over. There you go. See all those bubbles forming? When they start popping. See, the smoke is scaring you because that's just the butter smoking around it.
Yeah.
Go check the bottom of that one. It might be ready.
Oh no.
Yeah, there you go. Well, if that one's ready, this one's probably ready too. There you go. You know what they say though? The first one is for the gods, meaning like it's usually your tester one. So you'll see this like literally all over the world. Sometimes the first one you'll throw it away, or it's like for the chef, you just try it, see how it is.
Oh, because then you're like.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Those are probably pretty close to being done.
Yeah.
All right, so
Let's see the pro.
So what I like to do here, well, I'll wipe out the bottom, or right? Just be careful you don't burn yourself, because that butter is kind of rancid at this point. And so what I'll do is just take this off. Because this is already nice and warm, I won't need to do very much here. I'm gonna do a big one. There we go.
Do a big one. I want to see this.
See, it's already splattering. That's really hot.
Yeah.
Normally they give you like a spatula, like a ladle or something.
Yeah.
I don't know why they gave you no ladle, or they didn't give you a ladle. There you go.
We'll do one big one, chat.
There you go. There you go. More butter, more better.
Like that.
Yeah. Nice.
Hey.
Thank you. What's inside of this again?
Coconut milk,
Okay.
condensed milk, and white chocolate, and of course ube.
Oh my god, I've never had this before. I've had a ube pancake, but never with this topping on it. The coconut really comes through. Oh my gosh.
You guys get a little bit on the milk?
So John's gonna make lumpia for us. It's funny, I grew up making lumpia as a kid, even though I'm not Filipino. Oh, maybe.
Oh, yeah, they come with it.
What is this for, this?
For your lumpia,
Oh, for the lumpia. So after you're done or when you're doing it?
when you're doing
Oh, okay, got
you
it.
can do it on the table,
Yeah.
but when you're done, you'll put it here.
Oh, got it.
Spray
I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of lore. I don't know if Melly's gonna be in the chat, but my ex was Filipino, and, and I was with her for 5 years. So
Okay.
I've done this.
Oh, you have?
I've
So they put you to work.
Yeah.
Because this is a lot of work. They're doing it where they make it into a triangle or like a diamond shape like this, and then they put it across the middle. One of the tricks with lumpia is you don't want to put too much meat. I think that'll be enough, but you have to spread it out.
Yeah.
Judy, my wife, who is Filipina, she'll roll all these by herself, and she'll do sometimes like 100 of them. She's really good. It's obviously like a special skill if you practice a lot. It's funny. I'm gonna do this totally different.
So what I want you to do is put egg on the side up here. Yeah, just the top.
Okay.
What's that?
I said, good Lord, I've never seen anyone spread out the mix like that.
Oh, really?
Oh.
It's fine.
No, I
It's fine.
And then this one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would just do like a,
Yeah.
Okay.
like what do you want it to
Follow
look like
him,
at the end?
Benji. Follow him. The shape.
Like this?
Okay. So the bottom point will go to the top.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
And then really just press all the air out
Okay.
and try to make it like a hot dog, essentially, tubular.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So all this, just kind of like push it. And if it's
I might put a little bit
fine.
too much.
It's okay.
Okay.
So now you're gonna egg wash this side again.
Okay.
So the left point, you're gonna fold it to the middle. So your mix will spread out. You have a long lumpia, which is fine. We'll just do this.
Is this enough meat here?
That is nice.
Okay.
Alright, and then do the same with this.
Okay.
And then press all that air out again. So at this point, you kind of just roll it, like, I don't know, rolling a joint or something, you know?
Okay.
There we go.
Yep. Just make sure it's nice and tight. There we go. And then before you...
There you go. So do you ever do live streams with other live streamers like Maven?
We do them, but like on our separate end. We haven't done like a
Oh, got it.
one yet.
So when he's doing a live stream, does he give you a mic and then do you give him a mic and then you're wearing 2 mics each?
That's how it typically is.
That's like how collabs are.
Yeah, that's like the standard.
Because I can understand why you guys would want to stream on your individual platforms.
Yeah. And so in that integration at Twitch, that is actually really new. The one that you can do
That's awesome. That's so smart.
Yeah. So what ends up happening? You still 2 different cameras,
Yeah.
but your chats all get integrated into one.
Yeah.
And so now you have, instead of, let's say you have 50 people, I have 50 people, it connects to one, and it's 100 people, and everyone's in the same chat.
Got it. In the early days of YouTube, collaborating was everything. So if you ever wanted to, so I always said the 2 best ways to grow on YouTube. It's still kind of the case to this day, but in the early days, it was like a big deal if you collab with someone. But the way you collab back in the day is you do a video on your channel, and then they do a video on their channel, and you're in their video, and they're in your video.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty basic. It's not like rocket science here, but that was a big deal when you would do that. And creators, back then we called ourselves YouTubers, you would like Luke be like, hey, you want to do a collab? So that's funny now, it doesn't take as much planning.
Yeah.
Well, no editing if you're just doing a live stream. You got the auto scalder cooking right here. Something really good smelling is cooking over here. Have you had this before? Anything like this?
Not this one. Not like this.
In that other era of yours? This is one of those like healthy dishes that are still delicious. So I have a method so that you don't double dip. What I do is I first take a bite of 1/2. Okay, this is so hot, it's burning my finger. Well, turn it around.
That's hot, right?
Did you eat breakfast already?
No, this is perfect.
All right, so we just got done at Hot Stove Society, and that Filipino cooking class was amazing. I burned my tongue on the lumpia, but how'd you like it?
That was amazing.
Yeah.
My first time in a real cooking class. So
There you go.
Cool.
Maybe like it's like a fun thing to do with like somebody that loves cooking or wants to obviously learn how to cook, or even like a date night. I think that would be like cool. We chose a lunchtime thing, but now I need some coffee.